Hello everybody, this is GKE715. Welcome to my first Let's Play here in Super Smash Bros. Brawl. As most of you guys know, Brawl is pretty much well known to be a casual-friendly fighting game here on the Nintendo Wii. But I'm playing this on the Nintendo Wii U since I don't own a Wii. But regardless, it's kind of the same thing. Anyways, the main mode that I will be showing off today, or at least most episodes, it's gonna be the solo mode called the Subspace Emissary, the story mode of Super Smash Bros. Brawl. This mode has been gotten a lot of praise over the years, and in my opinion, it's a lot more better compared to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate's World of Light mode, which is supposed to be its own adventure mode. But this, in my opinion, is a lot more better than it is. So, without further ado, let's go in here and check it out. Alright, so here is the thing, well, it doesn't have a file selection. The file selection is in the continue section. But if you want to make a new file, you go to new. You pick a name, or at least you can also begin without a name. Completely up to you. And also, yes, the game is co-op, so you can play it with 2 players. But unfortunately, I don't have a second player here, so I guess, will have to suffice. And you can also pick the difficulty, but for this sake, I will be playing on normal difficulty. But it is completely up to you as well to either go on difficult, on whatever difficulty, such as hard, very hard, or intense. But for this sake, we will be going on normal mode, at least to evenly balance things out. Excuse me. Okay then, so here is the main gimmick of this thing. Choosing your character. But we are fighting at least one person, so I guess we will be picking Mario to make things simplistic here. So, our first opponent in the Subspace Emissary is Kirby, the main protagonist of the Kirby series, which made its first debut all the way back in the Game Boy. Yeah. Okay, this is a bit... Yeah, so Kirby right here, he's not much of a threat, because, this is still the beginning of things. At first, this may look like your average, Brawl mode, but it will be getting different the more the more I'm trying to focus here and trying to explain. Yeah, it will get different once we get through this part. So for now, treat it as your average fighting mode, and oh, there he is. He's gone. Okay then, I guess this is when things are about to get interesting. So, now we're here to really how Subspace Emissary operates. Righty then, this is the beat 'em ups. We have some. These are our the main enemies here. These are Primates. They're pretty much just the Goombas of Subspace Emissary, and they themselves are not very tough fighters. but they are very dangerous in large numbers. There are boom primids who have boomerangs, and the sword primids who are armed with lightsabers. These cloud enemies are Spacs. Spacs can fire electricity. They are very dangerous enemies since they are like on the air, but not very tough here. You know, all enemies can be thrown here, thrown off, pretty easy. But one thing that I do recommend though is that, like, you know, use items. Items are your best friend here, since you know you can't just purely rely on your own fist to do the damage. All right, so the enemies are almost KO'd here, so it's almost over. So long, Primit. Okay, then. Well, alright, I guess it's not over yet. This is our first boss of the story. This is Petey Piranha Plant, a piranha plant that first appeared in Super Mario Sunshine for the Nintendo GameCube. Petey's main gimmick here, he kidnapped 2 of the princesses, and we can only free 1. Only for this gameplay, I will be saving Peach for this. But don't worry, we can get Zelda much more later in the game. You can actually attack like Petey's main body to harm both of the cages, but yet again, though, you're only restricted to only pick 1 princess. Oh, and that's pretty horrifying to see him get burned alive. Well then. And with that, that concludes the first level. Or at least the first stage. So we now have some newcomers to our party, or at least to the team. So we have Kirby and Princess Peach herself. By the way, here is the save option, which I will be showing this here. Don't worry about this with the second one. It's a bit of a personal one that I'm working on with someone else. And then we have the stickers. Stickers are like, you know, to power up your characters. And then there's, of course, the quit menu. And back to the map. Now, check in for part 2, and we will, do the Sky World. See you guys then.